Hi viewers, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfree the podcast where we talk about the business work, motivation, lifestyle, inspiration. Please like and subscribe. We're also on YouTube and on Facebook. And today we are here with Ashleigh. This is a new location in Protea Park in Atlantis. And we're going to speak to Ashleigh. This is the first time going overseas. So guys, if you're interested in a music career, want to go overseas, this is the episode to watch. So Ashleigh, tell the viewers who you are.
Okay, so I'm Ashleigh McGuire. I'm 24 years old, almost 25. Birthday's coming up soon, and I'm a singer. Yeah.
Okay, but before we get really like deep into it, where did you go school? Tell the viewers where did you go school?
So I went to school, a primary school at Avondale Primary, since grade one up until grade seven. And then high school I was at Robin High,
Okay.
and yeah.
Give it up for Robinwell. But when you get to matric, what did you decide to do, or did you decide like you want to go into singing?
I actually wanted to become a architect,
Okay,
but the quality, the thing that I studied wasn't
compatible.
yes for what I wanted to do.
Okay,
So I ended up studying travel and tourism because that's what I did at school.
okay. So let's go just into it. When you were done with that, your studies, so when you started working, where did you start to work and how was the experience?
Okay, so my first job was a teacher assistant
Okay,
at Protea Primary.
okay.
I worked there for I think 5 to 7 months.
Mm.
Yeah, 5 to 7 months. It wasn't a little bit more because they tend to extend every time.
Yeah.
That was my first job that I ever had. And yeah,
Were you scared to go into, especially working with children because it is your first time and you're young? So how was it for you?
I was actually more comfortable working with children than I was working with grown people.
Okay.
And everyone I worked with was my age. Um, they were all around the age of 19 to
Mm.
21. We were all
Okay.
just getting out of school and just starting to work. Yeah, that's why I actually felt very comfortable in where I started.
Because I know most people like can get into not a fight, but they like in resistance, especially it's your first job
Yeah.
and now you're working with children, so you don't know basically how to feel.
Mm.
So what did you do after that?
After that, I started to going to it's actually another school program. It was called Yes to Youth.
Okay.
So I taught coding, like scratch small things on the computers with
Mm.
children at school, at the same school actually. And then after that year ended, I went to PEP. I was to work at PEP for like 8 months.
Okay.
After PEP, I went to King Pie. From there, I went to Lewis. From there, I went to this intern program thingy.
Mm.
That was my last job that I recently just finished.
Okay. So what was your worst day at work? Everything like you felt like it just break down and you don't know what to go left or right in.
Okay. So I was at PIP. I was on the tops. Yeah, they came this guy. I don't know what happened at it. He wanted to do a cash sale.
Okay.
He had like a 1,000 rand or something. And then he gave me 1,000 rand. I was counting the money. I'm like, okay, here's 1,000 rand, here's change. He told me, no man, um, that's just a 4,000. I'm like, no, here's 1,000 and here's a change. When I cashed when I cashed out my float at the end of the day, I was short the whole 1,000 rand.
Yo,
And they were gonna, I was so scared. My what? I don't know what happened, and I had to pay back every week. We so per week at that time. I wasn't permanent. Yeah, so I ended up paying the whole 1,000 rand, and when I paid the loss, I said, I'm going. I'm doing.
I'm out. I'm out and about.
That was the last that they told me.
Yo. So in the work, because you were jumping through a couple of jobs and stuff. What was the best lesson you learned?
Okay, so the best lesson that I learned was now with the recent job that I had. It was an entrepreneurial development program.
Okay.
So they taught me, or they gave me like insight, or they gave me a vision to say it to say like that. They gave me a vision, and that taught me what I wanted to do in the future.
Oh, okay.
So the singing career is not all that I wanted to do. So there is so much more. And this job taught me that I can do much better. So I name it already here. What it is, it's entrepreneurial development program. So I am planning on starting my own business in the future, God willing.
Can you just give the information where can people I can go to get in touch with these people?
To get in touch with the people that I just
the youth.
It's actually it was a program.
Okay.
It, they are called Insignis.
Okay.
They like get you go to West Coast College, and then but that's only if applications are open. Okay. And then you can go and give your CV or the way I applied. My daddy actually sent me a photo with the application link and the WhatsApp number. And you have to make a small video of yourself saying like what your business was. Like at the moment I did nails and I did hair. Okay. So that's the video I made and that video I sent through. And then at the end of the day they chose me. We were like 20 plus, if not 30, and they chose only 20 people. And then I was one of the 20 people that got in. So basically,
that is basically your interview. You send the video, you say what you did, and they choose people, and then they call you in and take you through the whole process.
So either by voice call or they send the link around.
Okay. You said you were doing nails and hair, like is a business. Yeah. So what was the challenges through that, and what did you experience?
Okay, so the challenges for me was it only fun me the friend. Okay. I do not like asking people for money. So I actually started asking for friends and else or friends for me. And then why? Like my parents told me you can't, and I used to do braiding. Not even just blowing up. For friends or braiding. Siya my mother, she tell me, niemand ze kan nie 7 ure sit. Met iemand se hare wil op te yeah, so that was the challenge. But for me, I just love doing things for people, man. That's so good. Oh. So it wasn't so a problem for me to ask for that, especially for family. And since I was a beginner.
Yeah, that is also difficult to get customers, especially when you just started off. Yes. You need to just to get into the market. You need to do something to draw people. So that is basically the challenge that you were facing at that time.
Yes. But it was actually a challenge to get people because my family were with friends and like cousins. So
but why they willing to pay? Because normally family and friends want it for free.
Oh, I've got this one cousin and she just come here and she's like, welcome to my home. Yeah. For me, it's not a problem because it's what I love doing. It's what I actually want to start doing. The thing that I said I want to start doing, it's
connected with it. So how did it came that you guys basically started the band? I know you were in the band as well.
Yes, so that's actually a story. So I met my boyfriend. Okay. He's a bassist and a vocalist. His dad knows all of the musicians in Atlantis. Okay. So he's been playing music since he was like 7 years old, guitar, dad now. And then he's just into music and he loves music. Music is his passion. Music. Like he called his guitar like yes, a pro.
Yo.
Oh
my God.
Even I have to pick up the guitar and so like can you say it's about Shia like so.
Yo.
Yeah. So he actually introduced me to music. Okay. Yeah, through my boyfriend. And then they started a band and I was like, I can sing, I can join. Yeah. And so we ended up starting then. It was like almost 4 years ago, if not already 4 years ago.
So I was the first time we needed to go to this. You said that you want to be part of the band and here's a show you're gonna go now.
Yeah. My nerves was crazy. I am introvert, or I was introvert. Okay. I think I still got a little bit. Depends on why, like, where I am in my mental. I was shivering, my legs were shivering, I was sweating, my hands were doing.
Vibration.
Yes, so it was so nerve-wracking. And I think that, like when I see an audience, I should pick up the board.
Yo?
As in my phone. And ik het zo scared dat ik daar as ik met my phone son. Now I started to, after that, I started to get used to it. And it all depends on the crowd. If the crowd is lekker aan.
But I was thinking, like, it sounds in music, man. Because I know sometimes they have this earpiece. It's probably to earpiece, but in your case, they don't. I don't know if they know have the technology.
We do actually. We bought it recently, say a year ago.
Okay.
We bought it recently, but for me, I don't like singing with the earpiece. I don't know. I don't sound the same.
No, I mean, I'm talking about the one where the song actually plays and then is it that?
There's like it's a normal line. You sing with the mic now, then you put this boxy thing that you put on here, then you put the earpiece. Then the sound comes to your ear. But I tend to take it off because I want to hear myself through the box. So I want to hear how the crowd hears.
So you had enough and just take it off and then
the one ear is here and then the other one is hanging here. It's not really in my ear. And so I started doing it. I didn't do it anymore. The keyboard is the Keenan. So he plays with it now and then. And he also has this thing that goes from your ear to your mouth. I don't know, something like that.
So that's just more to the technical side of what happened.
It's not for me. It's not for everyone.
So with the band, you say it's 4 or 5 years. What was the challenges that you experienced personally going through these years with the band?
Okay. So there were actually a lot of different people in the band. Okay. So like in the beginning, we started with Uncle. I don't know if I can mention their names, but it was a little groot man and then a young guy who was a drummer. It was tough, especially when we had to like switch from people to people because they ended up leaving. Then they came like a few more people that were younger, and then also the younger the people, the more careless they are.
Oh, I see.
Because we have, I don't know. Is it on how do you say now? No offense. Okay, so he used to play bass, but then he struggled. And then the band requires you to go practice at home.
Yes.
You come here in the rehearsal, what's your piece, and you just put it all together. Okay. But they didn't practice at home. They came to the rehearsal and then they practiced it. Yeah. And then it was a problem. As they started, I was almost scared.
Because what happened, I think, is more the efficiency in how you guys must come together. Yes. So if you don't do your part at home, come there to practice, you're going to do a lot of mistakes, basically.
Yes, exactly. And it's going to take you longer to get to where you want to be.
And you guys are wasting time as a band.
That's the thing that it was, yeah. So...
sorry, I just have one question because you're saying you were a band with your boyfriend. Isn't that challenging working with your boyfriend? That was strike. That was hard to listen. Type of thing.
You have the spot now, I just didn't. In that place now, we were all. I just didn't speak. But I did my thing. But times running with my boyfriend, times ignoring pain and waiting.
Yeah. So is that like that personality where you need to shut it off? Let's say the show just started in here. You guys on the way there, you started in an argument, and now the show is there. So you just basically cut that off and be professional in.
Yeah, but I think you can see my emotions on my face. That's the thing. And everyone asks me, it's like stress.
Yeah, I love you so much.
Yeah, but I don't stay angry for long with the song. The mother of the show is just
I hadn't known to do the song of Fatima Song.
Oh, nee. I was ending what you said. I can't solve fiction in public.
Oh.
Yeah, so, ik zou nog niet zo niet. Het is zwaar voor mij als ik te weten doen om te ooit te kijken.
Hoe ga ik dus gaan?
Bloedrooi, zo ja. Yeah, so I don't really do that. Oh, yeah. And you also have to be very strong because he's a singer.
Okay.
Nee, vrouwmensen.
Oh, the challenge, the groupies.
Ja. and then laughing into the mic at the side eye.
But how do you handle it personally? Like, in knowing that there's gonna obviously they see him. I don't know how he looks, and the woman just want to like and touch him and give him a hug and maybe his autograph. I don't know. How do you handle that?
In the beginning, I always said like, um, you mustn't let him touch you and stuff like this. Because the aunties, especially things now,
Drinking.
yes. And then they think too much now, obviously, if they dance with you, and you, as a singer, you cannot tell them you can't.
Because that's respectful.
Yes, and the vibe just, you're gonna ruin it, man. So you have to go along, and that's also what I learned. His daddy always tells me, saya magkaboyfriend kayo. Saya magkaboyfriend. It's like that for every musician, I think. Yeah. So I ended up getting used to it, and then I ended up saying, like, auntie, afterwards, do your thing, like, yeah.
But in your case, it's because you're a woman, and the guys, I don't know, because I know by some shows, guys tend to touch, and it's not places they need to touch, and you perform. How do you handle that scenario?
I go, like, if I see someone coming on, I can do like that. And then there's the people you just can't get away from.
Let's ask for you.
I love somebody might cook fight, I love myself. But you have to be strong, man. You must stay out. You must keep the
Yo, but just imagine, man, you singing and how you like it, literally fighting you with this person at the same time.
There's a lot of people who want to grab the mic from me, but what I do is I just let them sing a piece and then I go back. You got your moment. So you know the mic from my throat. Yeah. And sometimes I mean, but I can say.
Yo.
But the crowd goes crazy. The crowd loves it because this is my chummy and my chummy don't know. It's like that.
Maar zij sing vals.
Yeah. Zij sing op een hele andere level.
I want to know, since you are singing, what training do you do, especially for your voice, like, to keep it up to standard?
Honestly, I don't do any training, but I actually want to start to do training, like warm-ups. I don't do vocal warm-ups, and I think that's also sometimes what ends up training my voice.
Yes.
So since I'm going over, I'm going to start to do that. And then I also want to do this like YouTube videos where you tell you this is how you felt, this is how you pitched. That YouTube videos, I want to start to follow that so that I can gain more control over my voice. Because that side, we are going to do a show almost every day.
Yeah, because I know that is, if you're constantly busy doing it, you can never strain on your voice. Yeah.
Yes. So you probably only gonna get off like if you are good. If they want you every day, then you're probably gonna get off like twice in a month.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna put strain on your voice. You're gonna have to rehearse. Which is also gonna put strain on your voice. My math for me. Now they like to say, saka yatra sa mga sita mo yung
Yo. Be silent. We just want to know basically, when you go for the viewers, if they want to go overseas in the artists, where do you apply and what is the process that's gonna happen?
So you need to look on either Facebook, on people who is like they already overseas, yes. And then they are the agents. So they start to go overseas. Like I know this one guy's Ronaldo / solo where he is an agent. He used to travel like I am starting now, and then he became an agent. So he recruits fans. So like on their statuses, for example, you'll see posts where they say they need a female singer in Greece, or they need a saxophonist in Spain, or like that. And then you, if you want to, if you have the talent, you need your passport first of all, and then you need, at the moment that's all you need, but people sometimes the requirement is to have license.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's also how I got my job. I had my passport, I can sing, and I had my license. So that's how the whole goes. Yeah. So that's the first things you're gonna need. And then I think that's about it. You just check on Facebook. You can apply. You can send a comment if you know someone. And you will go talk to them. And they will let you know. Okay. Um, I've got like two more people here. Just hold on. I'm just gonna listen by them. And then they, at the end of the day, they choose who they want to take over.
Okay. Um, in the, I think I did ask this question. In the music industry, what do you guys experience? It is very hard.
You know. For us, I think it's only the traveling. Because sometimes you need to go to Afrika and stuff like that. And then it takes a lot of our like
Time. Okay.
So our driver is our first and plane. Usually drives us. And then like you almost get no sleep when you get no
Yeah.
rest. You have to leave now 5 o'clock to go perform 6 o'clock until 11 o'clock and we come home 3 o'clock.
Yo, there's no life, my bro.
You don't get rest. So there was a time that we were busy. We were busy. Every weekend we were somewhere. And then
Yeah.
for day, I'm at home.
But at least you with your boyfriend also, so
Yeah.
it's like a nice experience.
Yeah, traveling everywhere. Yeah, it was a very nice experience. But that was the only challenge. I don't think we were really in other challenges. But it also wasn't a challenge, it was fun. It was the experience.
Cause I know AI is available. Do you use that sometimes?
Me personally, no. I also don't write any songs. I would like to though. But Keenan dances, he writes his own song. He uses a app, it's called Suno,
Okay.
but he still writes his own lyrics. They just put the music together, they put the voice together, and the melody and everything. But you actually type in here, no make it jazzy, no make it blues. You can say what genre you want.
You give the specific instructions.
Yes. And then that app generates the song for you. But I don't think it doesn't necessarily ask AI to write the song.
Oh, okay.
He writes his own song and AI generates it for him. Sorry.
Since you were talking now, you were traveling a lot and this is always going to be important. How do you deal with the balance, like spend time with your family and go with the business? How do you deal with it?
It's not very difficult. At home, you just sit in the earphones in, or if you need to learn a new song, you sit in your room for like an hour free, not even that much. And then you go for yourself. After that, you're free.
Oh, then you can spend time with your family.
It's not that much. Especially, it also depends on the distance of the show. If the show is closer, then you spend a little bit more time, obviously, with your songs. If it's further, you can take the time as long as you know what you need to do for the time the show happens.
So you were also saying that you have, since you've done this program, and what is your further future plan that you want to do? When you come back to South Africa.
Okay. So I'm planning on saving. And then when I come back, I want to actually build a spa slash hairdresser slash nail salon. Everything you want.
Yo, it's a mission.
In Atlantis.
That is quite good, yeah. So, what motivational words can you say to young people and to upcoming artists?
Okay. So something that I can tell young people, upcoming artists is there is a time for everything. When you want something and it doesn't come yet, then there's a reason for it not coming. I'm gonna bring God into this scenario now. God has a plan for you, and if you want something to happen and it doesn't happen, then God says no. That's not what I want for you. I want something bigger. So what you need to do is have patience and trust in what the Lord has planned for you, because alles gebeur vir 'n rede. Alles gebeur vir 'n rede. Ek gaan nou like iets vertel wat gebeur het.
You're more than welcome.
Ons wag nou al 3 jaar om in te gaan. Ons het al nou sinds die beginning we want to over. Ons het allemaal ons paspoort uitgekry. And it could be a no, it was 3 years later. So there was a reason for it not happening sooner.
Mm.
And all you have to do is trust in what the Lord has planned for you, because maybe something could have happened that side that,
Mm.
you know,
Could affect you
yes,
guys.
that could have affected us in a bad way for a job.
Yes.
So there had to be a reason for it from happening. And we said if it doesn't happen this year, then there's a reason for it.
Mm.
You
Don't
will
give
not-
up.
Yes, that's the thing. Do not give up. If you do want something
Mm.
and it doesn't happen when you want it to happen, don't leave it there. Say, I don't know, baie goeie voorbeeld nou van my. Ek gaan jump en expect ek volgende week moet ek lekker lyk. No. It's not gonna happen immediately. You need to keep on, you need to be consistent, you need to be disciplined. And then at the end of the day, when it is your time, it will happen. When you want to hit your goal, it will happen. Just not, it might not happen when you want it to happen. Yeah, so just be patient and trust in what the Lord has planned for you.
Ashleigh, thank you for being on our show. And yeah, guys, this is a wonderful story. We'll see you in the next episode. And please do not forget, please like and subscribe.